It was like not even direct. And listening to yourself and not doing what other people were expecting of you.
And then you act from just acting in that moment.
Welcome to Change Makers. My name is Leanna Martins, and today I have Brenda Bastell of Viva Properties. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Brenda, I think you're awesome. Isn't that so great to have someone say, I think you're awesome?
Oh, I think you're awesome too.
Okay, so when you started this venture, how many people around you were naysayers? How many people even believe? Because you started as a photographer, from what I understand.
I was a photographer for 40 years.
So for 40 years, and you were independent and you were an entrepreneur. So working and unstable income was nothing new to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally. Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
So that fear, was that present for you at all? Like to transition from one career to the next?
Yeah. So, but basically I had done photography for a total of maybe 30 years. I had my photography business. On the side, I was buying properties. Everybody should always have a side gig.
Hear that, people.
Yeah. You definitely have to have a side gig. And so my side gig was rental properties. And so I would, do my business. It was a thriving photography business.
So you were successful.
Yeah.
And you had a good income you could rely on.
Yeah, I had it, Yeah,
Okay.
I did have that. I had income coming in. But I also figured, I need to have a wealth generating plan for the future. And I felt like, okay, it's up to me. I'm going to have to figure this out. And so I figured real estate would be a good thing to do. So figure this 30 years ago, a woman out there,
I love it,
doing this on her own, and people thinking, well, you've got to have a man there. And, I never let that stop me. I never let the fact that I was a woman stop me, and no one should. And back there, I think it was even more of a, the women really, it was the husband that got all the glory, and the husband.
And the one that was the primary income
earner,
that really controlled the funds for the family, and women were at home.
Yeah. But sometimes when you're looking at your values, you can look at what you do and figure out, oh, that's a really high value. So my highest value is growth and learning. It has been for 30, 40 years.
So you took action in spite of, because your highest value is growth.
Yeah.
So you did it quietly.
Yeah.
Because you knew there would be resistance. And I've got to tell you the same thing in my life. So your mission is to create wealth.
Help people build wealth for the future.
Help people build wealth for the future.
That's possible for a lot of people. A lot of people don't think it's possible, but it is. You just have to start now.
Yes.
Don't wait.
Yeah.
And give yourself enough time. It's not going to be overnight.
Yeah.
This takes time. And if you stay stuck in a bad money mindset, that's just going to hold you back. So my mindset has always been, money will come when I need it. I still have that mindset.
It doesn't mean that you don't have to be disciplined and consistent and routine. That's important for people to get that, because people can go the other, oh, well, then it's going to be easy. I'll do the next get-rich scheme.
No. Yeah, it's not that. It's not that. But the mindset that can hold people back is where they think, oh, money is hard to come by. And words like, we can't afford that. I don't use those words.
What do you say?
We don't.
What if you can't, though?
Well,
I don't
if you
want
can't, I don't need that right now. Or, because when you say you can't afford it, then remember, whatever you're saying in your head is becoming a reality.
I have another question. This is, I think, something that makes you more unique from my perspective, is I think that growing up in the time that you did, being lesbian, that would be very challenging.
Yeah. And so I was in my early 20s. I didn't really know. I just happened to get a female roommate, and then we fell for each other at the time. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is weird. Never really thought of this before.
I see.
So, but throughout my life, I have never made that an issue. I can't even think of anything that's ever happened where I go.
See, it's never been an obstacle for you.
No.
That makes me so happy.
No,
I honestly
never
thought that it would have been. And that was an assumption that was wrong.
Same as being a woman getting involved in the real estate business when it was a man's world back in the day. I go, that's not stopping me. The whole idea is When I buy properties, I'm buying for cash flow. That's how I do it now. I want cash flow because say I've got 25 properties, I'm getting $500 of cash flow each. Okay, think about the cash that's coming in every month. That's what I work towards. And the average person can do it. And if, again, you don't have to let money hold you back. Sometimes there's creative ways of getting into real estate without having money, because I know that's difficult for some people. They just don't have the money.
Yeah. So there you have it. There's our change maker, Brenda
Okay.
Bastell, committed to growth, lifelong learner, and committed to your wealth. And what that really means is your freedom. So thanks, Brenda. We're going to follow you. So if anybody wants to follow Brenda and connect, go to her Instagram at Brenda Bastell. That's Facebook and Instagram, Brenda Bastell with 2 L's. You will see it on the screen. I will see you next time with Change Makers.